Welcome back, everybody. George's Mystery Cars, and this is my final Freedom Friday. Uh, I love opening up my vehicles and showing them to you, but only 30% of my viewers are regular subscribers, and 70% are not. So if I'm only getting 84 views, well, that's a very low percentage of my regular subscribers, and well, that's not good. So if I swipe up to the next Freedom Friday, 77 views. 2 weeks ago, Freedom Friday, 111 views. So that was good, but still not what I was hoping for. And then this one, I messed up the video and hit end or stop. And so I continued on to make part 2. But part 2 got 75 views and part 1 only got 55 views. So why are more people watching part 2 than part 1? I don't understand that. And so we move ahead. 111 views again 1 month ago. Okay, well, this is my work phone. I don't know why it's not showing the pictures. Oh, there we go. So Freedom Friday 1 month ago, 108 views. And then we scroll up again, and then all right, well, I guess that was my first first Freedom Friday. Let's go back here. Freedom Friday. So that was my first one. And I don't know what was going on, but okay, so the next one, I thought I would just add an exclamation mark to show the second one. And so I continue on doing that. 2 exclamation mark, and then 3, and so on and so forth. Oh, anyways. Welcome back, everybody. George's Mystery Cars. Let's stop that one. So, okay. My videos aren't doing that well. And, well, when I come home on Friday, I'm either pumped, I want to show my new cars, or I'm just tired from work after 40 hours a week working, and come home Friday, I just want to relax. But I'm trying to show videos to my subscribers and hopefully get more subscribers. And, well, yeah, it's not working. So I think this will be the final Freedom Friday, and I'll have to come up with some other idea maybe, or just Fridays I won't do a video, and I'll just show my finds I get on Saturday. Finds found on Saturday morning and the weekend maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so let's just do the last showing of Freedom Friday. And these are castings that I've had for a little bit now. Some are fairly new. And, well, I want to open these up and let you have a close look. So let's get started. All right, first of all, let's do the turntable roll test. Okay, nothing out here on the deck is level. And, okay, no, I guess we failed there. So, all right, now you could use a paper clip. You could wedge something underneath the turntable. But let's use a little washer. Okay, there's a washer. And, well, let's put the wheel in there. And, of course, it's not going to roll now. All right, so let's get started. Well, this is a Volvo 850 that I found. And, well, I will show, hang on, the premium version of this casting. I believe it's the 4th color of this very cool Volvo 850, and I love it. So the roll test, okay, with the washer, nothing's going to roll. So since I've showed this one, this is very cool. Now, there was a car show with, well, this guy from Vancouver who has a toy shop. I'm not going to mention the name because I'm not here to promote him, but he wanted $15 for this. I thought, no, I'm not going to pay $15 because I will find it in stores, and I definitely did. So this was like $8, so about half price. Here are the vehicles in the set, and well, I love the Volvo, so I had to get this one. So let's open this one up. right. And love it. This is a great casting. I love it with the metal chassis, which is the bottom half of the car below the rub strip, the side. You know what I mean. And this is absolutely cool. I love it. And it's a right-hand drive. Oh, so very nice there. I love that. So let's put it on the turntable. I'll put it on the washer. And let's have a closer look. Now, I have an older Samsung Galaxy 10 phone, and it's later in the evening. Well, it's early in the evening, I guess. It's about 6 o'clock, I guess, and I hope the quality's good, but you can always, when you're watching the video, just hit the quality symbol and just tap on higher quality and select good. But I think maybe it's working good right now. So I love that one. Oh, I see. It actually went off of the washer there. So I love it. The mainline casting and then the premium version. Very cool. So let's move on to the next one of the Fast Wagon set. And let's zoom out here, or zoom back. Zoom out, zoom in, zoom back. And this is very cool. So there you go, I've got the Audi. Oh, I got, there we go. Oh, hang on. So I have, well, like I said, I have an old Galaxy S10. There we go, 1-to-1. Anyways, the RS6 Avant, I love. I've got that one. I opened up a while ago. And, well, the Mercedes, I got a white version of it, and I actually passed on that. But the Subaru Forester STI is very cool. And this is the first casting of this one that I found. Anyways, let's open up. I'll show you the chassis. 2004 Subaru Forester STI in 2023, so it came out for 2024. And I think there were a couple of these before this one. And I thought, well, this is a very cool casting I had to get. And I'm glad I got it. So let's put that on the table. Now, the ones with the real riders, they don't roll as easy. Can we get closer and a little clearer? There you go, that's really cool. So I love that one. And well, I've got a bunch of Toyotas I want to show you. First of all, we have this Toyota Land Cruiser FJ43 from the Hot Wheels Boulevard set. And then I have another one, which is the Fast and Furious, the Fate of the Furious, in red. And so that's really nice. And of course, the yellow one is very cool too. Let's open up the Boulevard first. And very cool. Now, this doesn't have any tampons for taillights on the back. I don't know why. This is premium. They should have, but anyways, let's take it out. Oh, okay, tear that off. And then you get your finger in there. All right, here we go. So let's look at the chassis first. 2023, so of course it came out in 2024. And I love the off-road tires and the wheels. And of course, well, that's just plastic there, or well, it almost feels like rubber, but maybe not. Well, maybe it is, I don't know. But very cool casting. Right-hand drive, of course. And I love the tampos for the front end. And so that's really neat. And then I have this one. Now I don't recall what scene this one was in. Okay, that's just the mainline casting of my Volvo 850 Estate that fell off. And let's see. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, that was my mainline version of the Volvo 850 Estate, and well, I found that used, and I was planning on taking that apart and putting on some rail riders and doing out the paint. Now, it fell in the grassy area, so it shouldn't have been damaged, but anyways, let's continue. Now, here we have the very cool Toyota Land Cruiser FJ43. And, well, like I was saying, Fast and Furious, when was that? In whatever scene in the movie. Anyways, well, let's open this one up. And, yeah, sometimes they're sealed real well. And then you just gotta bust apart the paper here. And then, let's take it out. Alright, I absolutely love it in red, and it's a metallic red. Love the chrome wheels, and the same great off-road tires. Real knobby tires on it. And there's the chassis. And, well, in red, I guess you don't need red taillights, do you? It's got the tampos for the window surrounds in black. But overall, absolutely love it. And they do give you mirror details, even though they're kind of inboard of the vehicle. And how can you see out back? Anyways, I thought that was really cool. So let's move that aside, and hopefully that one doesn't roll off. I could have got another washer, I guess. So let's move this over here. Let's zoom in a little more. So I love it in yellow and red, and I love 3 colors of each vehicle. So orange would be the next perfect color to have. Oh, that one almost rolled. So let's adjust the camera. So that's really cool. So let's move on to something else. Now, these ones have been out for a while now, 2-3 months, something like that. I'm not entirely sure. The Hot Ones, a very cool series from Mattel, Hot Wheels. And it's this very cool 78 Toyota Celica. And, well, I found one, and I didn't want to take it out. And then it was like maybe 2-3 weeks later, I found a second one. Yeah, all right, cool. And so whenever I find 2, well, the one I want to take out is the one that maybe doesn't have the best tampos, maybe not the best paint. And these are both very cool, but I think I'll take this one out. And absolutely awesome. Now here, I'll show you the back of the package. Now, this one was a peg warmer, so was the custom auto, and the BMW M1 Pro car. Those were the ones that were always left on the pegs. And I would love to get the Volkswagen T2 pickup truck. I love the 81 Camaro. And the Honda Civic, I kept missing that one. Custom auto's cool. I would like to get the Porsche 917. And anyways, but I did find the Celica. And that is awesome. So let's open this one up. Now, it doesn't say Silver Series, but this is a Silver Series version because, well, they got the taillight details, backup lights, GT. On the front, you get the headlights, and you got a stripe on the hood, and these, whatever, fake vents, louvers, I don't know, whatever. And then you got the stripe. And Hot Wheels symbol there. You got the side marker lights on the side, on the back anyways. And there's the chassis. And this is one of the coolest Hot Wheels castings that I absolutely love. So let's put it on the turntable using the washer because I don't want this one to fall off. Because this is, like I said, one of my favorite all-time Hot Wheels castings, and in this gorgeous dark metallic blue, or I don't know what you call it, spectral flame. Is that what they're doing with these ones? I'm not sure. So here, let's put that on the washer. And let's focus here. Oh, there we go. Absolutely cool casting. I love it. So I'm glad I found two. Gotta keep one in the package. And then the other one that I found in this set was the Honda Civic Si. And this is a really cool casting. I've got the, well, first edition. I have a premium version of it. And I finally found this one. The one store I went to that sells these, well, these were always gone. And then for some reason, I guess maybe enough people who love the Honda bought them, and then they were starting to leave these. And that is absolutely cool. All right, well, I can't see anyone that's worse than the other. And so, well, the only thing I can notice is the stripe on the hood. That's centered on the bottom one, and it's a little off-centered on the top one, so let's take that one out. And this is absolutely cool color on it. A burnt spectral flame orange. And the temples on the front, absolutely cool. And now the grill is part of the chassis. So they mold it open, and that's really nice. And I love the wing on the back and the tail lights. And we'll show you the chassis here. So it was updated in 2014, first edition, 2005. Airplane going overhead, so ignore that. Now, instead of the typical gold Hot Ones wheels, this one is just chrome. And I think that is great for this casting. Gold would probably look cool too, but this really sets it apart. And so I love that. So anyways, let's get back to some premium castings. All right, I have two different BMWs from the Boulevard series. This is very cool, BMW M3 and the BMW M5. And this one was really hard to find. And I thought, okay, once I found it, should I leave it in the package? But no, I want to take it out because this is mine now. If I find a second one, cool, but if I don't, well, this one stays in my collection, just like this one. And absolutely cool color on this one. And the tampos for both are just fantastic. So let's open them up. Oh, okay, once again, the cardboard's glued on real well. Oh, this one's really good. Oh man. So you gotta get your fingernail in there somehow and then rip that apart. And then we can take it out. Oh. All right. That is nice. 2023, copyright once again. Now that is awesome. I love it. Bond burner. Autobahn burner. Nothing on front, but look at that tampo. That looks really cool. And very dark tinted windows on this, but love the wheels. Love everything about it. So let's put that, well, let's see if it rolls or not. Oh, well, it rolled against the washer, so very cool in white. That's all you need. The tempos on this just really make it come to life. Let's adjust the video here, camera. So that's absolutely cool. And then of course, well, I love these BMWs. This was before the styling went really wild, and this was just a cool, clean looking BMW M3. All right, we open up this one, BMW M3, and it's a very, very cool casting. And I love this size car. The 3 Series has always been the perfect size. And then of course the M5 is a little bigger, a little roomier. But how cool is this one? And then we look at the chassis. All right, 2020, it's been around a while. And it's got the same wheels as that, but it's black spokes with a chrome lip on it. So let's put it next to the M5, and hopefully it doesn't roll off. All right, Rail Riders are generally don't roll that well, but they're not meant for the track, so wow, how cool is that? So that's my 2 favorite M cars, M3, M5. The newer ones, okay, the styling, you can take it or leave it. But this is when BMW still looked really cool. Well, in my opinion. All right, well, let's move on. Well, I got to show you some Toyota trucks, and I love Toyotas. I mean, Toyotas, well, they were around before Hondas came out. Hondas are very cool, but Toyotas are number one for a reason, because they make the best cars and trucks. And so let's reach for this one. Now, this one, I think, originally came out for Back to the Future. I could be wrong, but this is absolutely awesome. And it took me a while to find this one. And I'm so glad I did. It's part of the Hot Wheels Off-Road. And, well, I wanted the Toyota. I got the Subaru. And then I finally found the Land Cruiser, which is one that I really wanted to get. And so let's look at the Toyota pickup truck. Well, this would be, I think, a Hilux. Hilux. And in North America, well, just they only had small Toyota pickup trucks to begin with, so they didn't have to put a name on it. And so let's open this up. All right, well, we'll look at the chassis. 2011, so this one came out, like I said, a long time ago. And absolutely cool. Sup, yo? Very, very cool die cast. I love it. So let's see if it rolls first. Well, that is awesome. And then, well, let's look at the one that I really wanted to get, which is that one. So let's zoom out a bit. Here it is here. That's absolutely cool. I love it. Now this one is issued in a Team Transport that has a trailer and a Toyota Supra on it. And I would like to find that one, but this is the one that I really wanted to find. And I noticed There's a little white piece in there. What's going on over there? What's going on? Anyways, I think that's probably just a little piece of debris that will come off. So let's open this one. There's a bunch of little airplanes flying overhead, so that's why you hear the noise. There you go. All right, I got this one, and I'll tear the package right off. And there we go. So let's look at the chassis. 2025, so it's a brand new casting. This is the first of 2 issues for this casting now. So let's see. Okay, that came off, that little white piece, no problem. And absolutely beautiful. This is really cool. I love the fact that they came up with a new Land Cruiser. Beautiful. I love it. If I could afford a brand new SUV, then the Land Cruiser is the one I would get. So let's zoom in here. And of course, well, there's the older. Oh, one fell off, but luckily it landed on another package and didn't roll off. So let's see what happens here. Let's stay on. I'll put my hand out there to catch it. No, it wants to roll. Okay. So we'll have to share the washer somehow. Oh, no, that one wants to, oh, that one stayed on the end, or on the edge. Very, very cool. Oh, okay. All right, well, let's move on to the next Land Cruiser I want to show you. Let's stay over there. All right, this is absolutely cool. I still see these on the road, and you gotta love it. So let's open this up. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go. I think I have to zoom in a bit more here. There we go. I love the striping on it. And the front end looks so great. I think the grill and headlight unit is a separate chrome piece. And then we go around back. Very, very cool. And there's the chassis there, 2021. So this one's been out a while, but as far as premium goes, I don't think I've ever found this one before, and I was so happy to find this one. So let's see if it fits on the turntable and doesn't roll off. We'll zoom in here some more. Well, here, let's take this one off, because after all, these are old and new versions of the Land Cruiser. Take that away. Let's move that aside. Oh, of course, the older one wants to roll off. Man, that is so cool. And of course, we have to put on the old Land Cruiser. Here, maybe we'll put them like this so they roll into each other and don't fall off. So the Toyota Land Cruiser, well, of course, the original one came out as competition to the Jeep, and it was so much more superior than the Jeep because of reliability and quality, and that's why is still so popular today. Oh, there we go. Oh, great. So let me know what your favorite Land Cruiser is. I mean, I love them all. It's like Porsches. I just love all Porsches, from the 356 to the brand new Porsche. And yeah, this is one of Toyota's all-time best vehicles. And I hope the new Land Cruiser proves that to be true. I hope they did this right, and there's no recalls. And like I said, if I could afford a brand new SUV, the new Land Cruiser is what I would get. They're gonna roll. So anyways, thank you for watching. I'm glad you stuck with me, if you did, for the whole video. And well, this will be the final one, because like I said, I come home on Friday with hopes of showing some cool stuff, and then the videos don't do too well. And so I just want to come home on Friday and relax. Oh, there it goes. All right, well, there we go. Okay. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the the thumbs up button. And, well, I'll catch you in the next one.